Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for MANTA. I'm out on the hourly here. Just wanted to make it aware that there is another move over here of price history that's not on this chart. So we had a three-wave move to the upside as either a wave one in a diagonal or as like an A wave in a corrective move to the upside. So kind of difficult to know where we're at, but just going off the previous low at just past the 618 of this move to the upside, we're looking pretty bullish. So I'm just taking this one wave by wave until we get something clearer. I just entered this trade, full disclosure, because I see this as either a 1-2-1-2 or an A, B, C, where we expect this to turn into 5 waves if it's a correction, like so. And this would be an A, B, C to the upside. So I'll probably take profit after this 5-wave move is complete if we get it. I'm trying to see if there's downside potential. I mean, it's always a possibility, but this move, it doesn't look like a matching wave to this one. You can just see the length of time, which is why my bias is we at least get 5 waves up here to the upside, and this becomes an ABC. However, we did reach the 1-to-1 extension of this first wave up off the second from here. So ideally, to keep this intact, this would be a 1-2. We'd look for a 3-4-5 for that C wave or a third wave in the larger trend if we are very bullish. These are just placeholders over here for now, for the future. So what I'm looking at right now is this area to hold, these previous resistances as support. I don't want to see us fall below this area. I don't expect us to come to the 618. I'd like to hold this area. I've put my stop. I always put it at the 6.6 when I expect it to hold an area, just in case. I don't let it go all the way to the low when I get a setup like this, like a 1-2-1-2 potential. So we'll go down to the 15-minute. So we did get quite the extensions off our first 1-2. For our third, we came past this 1.618 and we extended to the 2.618. So we got quite the extended fifth wave there, expecting us to hold within this previous fourth wave as highlighted. The question is it complete? We got a WXY, a 333, or you can count this as a 5-wave move too, but I like it as 3. It looks better. But the one question I have for this chart is that all the correction? So from pulling our 1-to-1 off our first correction to the downside off our B or WXY, it was at 298.76. We came just through that. We're probably at the 1.236. Let me throw that on. Yeah, the 1.236. But as you can see, I pulled our time fib, and it does meet the minimum requirement, which is the 382 to me, if we just take off from here. But ideally, we finish between the 618 and the 1-to-1. So I do see the potential that this is just an A wave. We got a B and a C to the downside. So this just gets extended, and this is just our first wave of 3. And then we go to the upside. But we can also just go from here as well. So I took my entry there at that 1-to-1. I had a limit order in, and my stop is at the 6.6 at 280.74 is my stop. And looking for this to turn into a 5-wave move. I will pull those pivots once I get some distance here so I can see where our target is. But it should be pretty high. I can just do a rough version right now if we happen to pivot from here. And we'd be looking for the 1.618 and minimum the 200. So if we happen to pivot from here, we'd look for, We'd look for about $4 on log scale. I'd probably go with linear on this one. About 380 on linear scale, and about $4 on log. That would challenge previous highs. All right, guys, so that's it for Manta. I am in this one. Looks good at the moment. Do not want to see this area lose support. Want to get moving either from here right now, or this is just the first 3 waves in a larger correction. But most importantly, we want to be drifting sideways. We don't want to be moving quickly to the downside. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.